Hey Gemini, welcome to December 2019. It's a good time to pool your resources with a romantic and or business partner. Be clear with your commitments. Don't do the back and forth. Say what you mean what you say. No people pleasing, no waffling. And that's because your full moon, which happens on the 11th and 12th of December, is being T-squared by Neptune. So it's very easy for you to 1 minute be feeling, yes, I can do this. And then the next day get up and say, oh, no, I don't want to do this. So be aware. And your ruling planet, your avatar, Mercury, enters Sagittarius on the 9th. And Mercury is not in a strong position when he's in Sagittarius because he rules Gemini. And Gemini is about perception. It's the power of your mind. It's about facts and details. Sagittarius is about a story. It's about the vision. It blurs the boundaries. So you're going to be challenged this month with your communication with others because you could be very confusing to other people at this time. I love the Gemini full moon. I love when the sun is in Sagittarius and the moon is in Gemini because it is about party and celebration and getting together with friends and family and who we work with and just celebrating our life. And it's a great energy. It's a positive energy. And it is about you focusing on your highest ideals of what you do in the world, your profession in the world, your destiny in the world. Now, on the 2nd, Jupiter enters Capricorn. And Venus and Mars sextile on the 3rd of December. This is great for work. It's great for socializing. It's great for sharing your resources. And that is your money, your ideas, your time, and using them well. And rewards too, like there's rewards here for you in December, financial rewards. Now the sun will exactly square Neptune on the 8th. So if you're tired that day, rest. Neptune has a tendency to pull the energy out of whatever planets he touches, the sun, the moon, Mars, and so on. And for some of you, you are working with Neptune challenging your Gemini sun or moon or rising. And you know that by you're tired all the time. Sometimes you feel confused, like you don't know where things are going in your life. You can even feel lost with the energy. If you're experiencing that, you're working with Neptune. Because Neptune is about your spirituality and your highest ideals. It's not about day-to-day life or living. It is about the whole spirituality of who you are, which at times can be confusing when you're working with the energy. However, when you get to the Gemini full moon on the 11th and 12th, the sun has already separated off, the moon has separated off, so there is a wide orb, a 4-degree orb of separation. So it's not like, oh, we're massively confused at the time of the Gemini full moon. Not at all. However, Neptune is still there. And it is about using magic and alchemy to manifest what you want in this next 6-month period until we have the Gemini new moon. And so you're at your half birthday. Happy half birthday! And so you want to be envisioning what it is you want to create in 2020 and over this next 6-month period. And it is important that you ask for what you desire, what you truly desire. When you say something, you mean it, that you don't go do the back and forth. Yes, I will do that. No, I won't do that. Yes, I do want to go there. No, I really don't want to go there. So be aware if you find yourself waffling, you're getting caught up in the Mercury and Sag energy, and that can, just be very challenging for you and others. It's important that we stay grounded and practical. Venus is coupled with Saturn and Pluto at the time of the Gemini full moon. So it is about reaching out to others. And for you, it is in this area of shared resources, intimacy, who you trust, who you let in. And so teaming up with, someone that you are, a companion to, or a business relationship is good. It's a good idea to do it. Because, when two or more are gathered, we are powerful. And sharing the resources, sharing the money, sharing the ideas, sharing the rewards or your time, and managing them well in 2019 ends on a positive note for you and full of hope. Like this Gemini full moon is filled with hope and optimism and opportunity and creativity and innovation. What is completing for you? I mean, this is your full moon, and it's in your first house. So what is completing for you here in December? This is a time that you are completing something. It's important to reflect on what it is that you want to finish up as you go into the new year. And that is amazing, too. But it is an energy, this Gemini full moon is an energy of teaming up with others and coming together with others to achieve your goals, to achieve your dreams, to make happen what it is you truly desire, which is so exciting. Yay! I love the Gemini full moon. I love when the energy is in Gemini. It makes people more social and light and fun and interesting. They're not so heavy with the Scorpio Taurus energy, which I like too, but it just, it's just when the sun goes into Sag and the moon's in Gemini, or the sun's in Gemini and the moon's in Sag, people, the collective consciousness, the collective is in a better mood, which I always like. And people are more social, which I like. And so I really love this energy. And this is a great full moon. But for you, I think it is about like reaching out to your partner and working together and pooling those resources and saying what you mean and meaning what you say. And don't do the people pleasing. Don't say yes just to make them happy. It's about making you happy. This is your full moon. It's not their full moon. It's your full moon. Unless you're married to a Gemini, now that would be interesting, right? And so it's your full moon. And it's about what you desire. The universe wants you to focus on what you desire and finish what you have completed. Then Venus enters your sister sign, Aquarius, on the 20th. That's awesome. And then the sun enters Capricorn on the 21st, and we have winter solstice in the northern hemisphere, summer solstice in the southern hemisphere. This is another power day. And you can set your intention on solstice for what you want to create in the next 90-day cycle. And here in the north, the good news is we now start gaining in light. Yay! and we're looking forward to spring. Yay! Yippee! And then we have Merry Christmas on the 25th. Happy Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. Whatever you celebrate, may it be awesome and great and fun and joyous. And we have the Capricorn solar eclipse on the 25th and the 26th. Now, this is an amazing solar eclipse because the sun and the moon are coupled together with Jupiter, and they're all in harmonious energy flow with Uranus. So this is where you can really end 2019 on a positive note for not only what you've accomplished, but creating the space for you and other people, working with commitment and inspiration and your creative ideas to manifest your heart's desire, to manifest abundance, prosperity, financial freedom. Because this is one of your money houses, and it is about shared resources, other people's money, other people giving you their money. other people giving you their ideas and creative inspiration. And I really like this energy because it's all in harmony. Uranus and Jupiter, when those two trine like this, oh, magic happens. And it's exact on the 10th. It's in the Gemini full moon, and it's in the Capricorn solar eclipse. And so it's on all month, and that's magic. That is creativity, innovation, sudden events that give you a new chance at life, sudden windfall, sudden promotion, something you invent, something you create. Like you could find yourself having amazing creative ideas at this time in December going into 2020 with this energy. And this will be the last solar eclipse you have in this area. There'll be one more eclipse next July, and that'll be a lunar eclipse. And that'll probably be something that you complete at that time in regards to what you're starting here in December, January. Because next year, the North Node goes into Gemini, and the eclipses move from Cancer and Capricorn to Gemini and Sagittarius. That puts the spotlight on you. And that is very significant when the North Node is in your own sign. Talk about all about you. Very significant. So now it's going to be changing you and how you show up in the world, how you do relationships. And of course, I will talk about that when I come back and do Gemini 2020. I'm going to keep it totally focused on 2020 because there's so much happening next year. We enter a new decade. We have 6 eclipses next year. We have the Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter in Capricorn with Mars, February and March. January, Saturn and Pluto are exactly coupled together. They're exact at the Capricorn solar eclipse. They're exact here at the Gemini full moon. I'm pointing to charts. I showed you at the beginning of the video. At the Gemini full moon, Saturn, Venus, and Pluto are coupled together, which is awesome because Venus helps the grumpy old men, Saturn and Pluto, behave better. And here at the Capricorn solar eclipse, she's moved on to your sister sign Aquarius, and they're sitting right next to each other. They're less than 1 degree apart, and it's game on. Because 2 weeks later, when we have the Cancer lunar eclipse, they're exact on the 12th. So it's on, and this is a once-in-a-lifetime energy. They are not going to meet up again like this for another 37 years, and it will be in another sign. The last time Saturn and Pluto coupled together, it was in 1982 and 1983, and I talked about that in your Gemini 2018 through 2020 forecast and your Gemini 2019-2020 forecast, and of course I'll be talking about it when I come back and do January, but first I'm going to come back and do Gemini 2020 and go into greater detail as to what this all means. But I really like this new beginning because it's in harmony with Jupiter, it's in harmony with Uranus, and that's opportunity. That is constructive ideas. That's where we can unite our passion and purpose to invent something new. And that is super exciting. Like, I think it's like extraordinary what's happening here. Just extraordinary. And then the sun will exactly couple with Jupiter on the 27th. That's another day to set your intention. I would even wait until the 27th to use the solar eclipse new moon energy to set my intention for what I want to create in the next 30-day cycle and in the next year in Capricorn. Because the sun will be exactly coupled with Jupiter, and the moon will start to crescent, and we can see the moon in the sky. When you have a new moon, you can't see anything. It's like being in incubation. And so we want to wait 24 to 48 hours, and then we start to see the moon crescent. And there we'll see the sun couple with Jupiter. That happens once a year. Next year it will be in Aquarius, your sister sign Aquarius. And so this is very exciting. What's happening? Super exciting. Actually, it'll be in 2021, I mean, when I say next year. It's really hard when I do December because I'm like already in 2020, even though we're still in 2019. Part of me's in 2020 because I'm forecasting 2020. Oh, goodness. And so it's very exciting what's happening. And then your avatar, your guardian angel Mercury, moves into Capricorn on the 28th, which is kind of good because then that helps to ground the energy and it'll help you focus, and you're really going to get down to business when your ruler moves into Capricorn. You'll be much more focused, business-minded, the 28th on as to, okay, I'm going to focus on this project, I'm going to focus on these resources, I'm going to put my time and energy into this, and I'm going to team up with. There's a lot of people you can team up with because when Mercury jumps into Capricorn, you now have Mercury, Sun, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto. You have 5 planets in Capricorn. It's huge. We have 5 planets in Capricorn when it's the new moon, but then the moon moves on and then Mercury moves in. Just so amazing and powerful and significant. And then, of course, it's December 31st, New Year's Eve. And then January 1st, 2020. Oh, my goodness. Happy New Year. I mean, look how daunting this is. Not only do we have once-in-a-lifetime energy we're working with, but we're entering a new decade. This is so significant. So significant. So for those of you open for love, well, it's on. And especially at the Gemini full moon, even the Capricorn solar eclipse, because Jupiter and Uranus could surprise you with someone that just comes out of the blue that you didn't see coming. And here they are. And it's amazing and extraordinary and fun and interesting. So, send those text messages, send those, email, reach out to whoever you'd like to connect with. Maybe it could be a business partnership. You could start out with, maybe some sort of business offer to the person and then see where it goes. It could, turn into something bigger and deeper. Or maybe there's someone that you've had your eye on for a while. Well, Mercury's direct, he's flying forward. Time to say, hey, what you doing? What's going on? Happy New Year. And get out and socialize, especially at your moon. It's a social time. It's time to party. It's time to be out there. Nothing feels better. Nothing feels better. Nothing feels better than this. Yeah. Oh. For those of you coupled, now this is really important that you're saying what you mean to your partner and not just people pleasing, because then you could get into hot water and then you could be like, oh, I don't really want to do it even though I've said I would. I really don't want to. You want to follow that motto. Say what you mean what you say. No back and forth. Stick to the game plan. Career, this is a time where you're working with new ideas. You're working with new creative projects. And I don't know if you've thought about having your own YouTube channel. I'm offering my YouTube Insiders course here in January. It was a huge success when I offered it last August. And so I can't wait to do it again. It's going to be so cool doing it in the winter months because we can, incubate and work, while it's quiet and introspective and it's dormant outside, and we can work on your YouTube channel, we can work on your website, and then we finish in spring, in March, and we go from the dormancy to the great awakening. So if you've thought about publishing to YouTube, think about 1,000 subscribers could do, 1,000 loyal subscribers, fans could do for your business. You don't have to have large numbers to make a 6-figure income with YouTube. And there's just so many ways that you can grow a business or a nonprofit or a cause that you have with YouTube. And I'd love to help you do it. I'm offering a free webinar in January. It's very easy. You can sign up below. You go to my website and just click on the link to the YouTube free webinar and you get a gift. And we're going to have fun too. It's very exciting. So, I see for you it has a lot to do with whatever projects you're working on. And teaming up with others in your work can benefit you greatly. And money looks good. I mean, whatever you're doing, financially, it can really help you, this month and into your future. And it is about teaming up with others and pooling your resources to build that financial freedom, to build that financial success that the universe wants to bring to you. Health, how is your health? This time of year in the Northern Hemisphere, we need to rest more because we don't have a lot of light to work with, and it's dark so early. So make sure you're taking that time to practice that extreme self-care and taking good care of you, getting plenty of rest, and exercising also is really important for all of us at this time, to be getting good exercise. Spiritually, the big message I'm getting for all of us is to let go of control, or the need to control, or the need to control outcome. Because with Saturn and Pluto like this, and they rule power and control, but it has to be for the highest good, which means we have to be out of our ego, which isn't easy to do. And so the best way to do that is to surrender control, like let go of control of outcome, let go of control of worldly events or what's going on in the world or what's going on with others, and focus on your self-mastery and controlling your own responses to things. And by doing that, you'll be in the flow of your mighty I Am presence and God's will for you, and using this energy very wisely and allowing everyone to step up and master their own Saturn-Pluto energy wherever that's manifesting in their lives. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing my videos. Gemini, you're rocking awesome. And thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And thank you to all my new subscribers. I greatly appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps to support the channel, and it lets you know when I upload. And of course, I'm offering my free webinar here in January. You can sign up. The link is below. Go to my website, click on the link, and we will notify you on those dates in January when we'll be live with the free webinar. So until next time, Gemini, you end this year on a positive note, full of hope for what you've accomplished and what you're going to accomplish in 2020. It's very exciting. Yay! And Happy New Year!